Hey guys, welcome back to the Juice Reacts channel, and welcome back to my High School Musical, the series reaction of Season 4. And we're here. It's finally happened. We've made it to the end. There's no more after this episode. We are at the series finale, not the season finale, the series finale. 4 seasons are in the books, and we are at the finale of it all. How are they going to wrap up all these storylines? Am I going to be satisfied enough? Probably not up to my standards, but we'll wait and see. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see how they do it. We have a full hour of an episode here. They got to jam-pack so much stuff because we're still missing songs. We're still missing storylines to be written off and like tied up and all that good stuff. We still got to see some completions of all this stuff. We got to see a bunch of stuff happen in this episode. It's going to be jam-packed. That's why it's an hour long. I wish it was 3 hours long, but hey, can't ask for everything. Last episode was episode 7, The Night of Nights. It was the start of the musical. It was Act 1 of the musical. We had a lot of stuff happen. So much stuff happened, actually, including Ricky telling his parents that he wants to tell Gina that he loves her. Gina also wants Ricky to tell her that he loves her, but before Ricky could do such things, as he was walking into the dressing room or whatever like room they were in, Gina's mom shows up, or she's in the hallway, and she stops Ricky, tells Ricky that Gina's not in the room, and tells him where she's at, which is at the press conference thing for the new Romeo and Juliet movie that the director is going to be shooting in New Zealand after this is all wrapped up. But Ricky didn't know that because Gina didn't have time to tell him. So now, we all know how fragile Ricky has been over the past 3 seasons. He's been very fragile. So this bombshell that Gina's mom drops on him right before he's got to go and get ready for act number 2 is not going to go well. It sets up perfectly for Scream. It sets up perfectly for Scream. We have to get Scream in this episode or I will riot. I will riot if we don't get Scream in this episode. We also have to get Boys Are Back, too. I'm not going to riot if we don't get Boys Are Back, but we got to get Boys Are Back. But we got to get Scream in this episode. It's got to happen. So that is my number 1 wish on the wish list. We got to get Scream. Ricky's got to do it. So that's a big, big thing that we got to wrap up here. I'm very upset that this is the final episode of the entire series. There's nothing after this. I mean, I could always go back and rewatch it all, which I probably will. But it's sad that we're not going to get any new stuff. For who knows how long, if ever. So we got to savor it. We got to savor it while it's here. I hope you guys have enjoyed my watch through. You guys have probably all seen it already. Judging by the comments, you guys, most of you have already seen it, which is understandable. I would have watched it too when it came out if I was able to. But we're here now. This is what we're in. And we've got one more episode. It is episode 8, Born to Be Brave. How fitting that the final episode is titled Born to Be Brave when one of the best songs of season 1, sung by Courtney and again Nene as well, is also titled Born to Be Brave. And I think one of the episodes in that season is also titled Born to Be Brave. I think the episode where they sing the song, or maybe that was called Homecoming. I can't remember, because they sing it at home, or they sing it in the Homecoming episode, so I don't know if it was titled Homecoming or not. But Born to Be Brave, one of my favorite songs from season 1. That's what this episode is titled. It's an hour long. I don't know how long this video is going to be because I'm guessing I'm going to have a lot to talk about in the very end wrap-up stuff. So I have no idea how long this episode is going to be. Sit back, relax, adjust your screens accordingly, and let's enjoy the series finale of High School Musical, the series, Season 4, Episode 8, Born to Be Brave.
You're doing great. Coach Bolton only has 3 more scenes, and I truly believe you can make up like half the lines on the spot.
She looks so good in that dress.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
He's in the Boys Are Back outfit. That's a good sign.
Can we really start Act 2 without a Gabriella?
I still know all her lines.
I'm here, everybody. I am here.
Hey, she's here.
Hey.
I am so happy for you.
Oh, he's taking it well.
Of course you're going to do this new movie. Of
Was not
course, High School
expecting
Musical
that.
4 wasn't a fluke for you. Of course, you need to go and be a star.
Let's go, bro.
He's not wrong.
Thank you, Ricky.
Let me see my number one nemesis. Coach Bolton.
Ah!
It's now or never.
What is he doing? He's being
Take two.
good. Oh, I didn't expect that.
That was so easy. That was too easy.
That's what I was thinking, Gina.
I guess I was just sort of hoping Ricky would put up more of a fight. But you know what? Now I have my answer. Now I know what I'm supposed to do. I think.
Oh, she's still confused.
I told the girl I wish she'd just stay home with me instead of following her dreams or whatever. It blew up in my face. So, this is probably for the best.
It's not for the
Yeah, it
best.
was probably too good to be true.
No, you made the wrong decision.
So, let's make the second act count.
You made the wrong
Hey,
decision.
by the
again.
way, who the are you guys?
What a meta line. I didn't expect that.
Please take your seats. Act 2 will begin momentarily. Everything is okay.
I bet Charlie. Oh, I bet boy Charlie Danforth. No, this boy. I bet Charlie Danforth. I bet.
I just need to ask you one question.
Are you my son right now, or are you my brother?
Did you know about Gina's new movie?
Are you my son now?
She didn't want to ruin anyone's night, dude.
Just, I need you to come home.
Whoa.
Has anyone seen Courtney? Let's go.
It's crumbling.
Undefeated here and up.
Oh, we're not gonna see it?
I
What?
go to Princeton.
Oh my god.
Running your lines?
Oh, it's for me!
Just Mo. I heard that it was your opening night. I obviously could not miss it.
She's looking pretty good.
Get up there.
She's aged very well.
Miss Tisdale would be proud. But are you doing good?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
The rest of your life?
Yeah.
So it's one of those nights.
One of those nights. Miss Mo. When you got cast to play Taylor, did you know you were on the right path right away, or did it come like after, like when you got famous?
Oh, honey. Those movies were one of the best things to ever happen to me. But somewhere in this universe, there's a whole other Monique that exists outside of Taylor. You're the girl that weighs out all the options, right? You make lists, and then you make lists for your lists. Pluses, minuses, all of it.
I do.
Is going to be the exact right place. I promise. Literally, metaphorically, metaphysically. I promise.
Now that's a one-on-one I was not expecting, but I very much enjoyed.
See a photo.
Your freshman honors program at Stanford?
How did you hear about that?
A lot of people heard about it. I wasn't one of them.
Oh, God, why does every line
Why?
feel like he's not acting?
Because I knew what you would say. I've been thinking about trying to talk my mom into staying in Albuquerque another year. I'll just take some classes here and go to Stanford when I'm ready.
You can't put off something as amazing as Stanford.
I told you, I wish it would all just slow down to a stop.
We're going to graduate.
Why is he just
going
around?
to happen.
Go away, Mac.
We can't slow down time.
Troy, you don't have to say anything else. I'm a lot better at goodbyes than you. I've had a ton of practice.
You're doing great.
I haven't been on stage yet.
Can we talk like adults for a minute?
I mean, I'm playing a 42-year-old tonight, so sure.
My entire life, I have wanted to be on Broadway.
Wait, you've never been on Broadway?
You sound like my mother.
You asked me to be an adult, Miss Jen.
This morning, I was offered a life-changing acting role in a Broadway tour that I auditioned for 8 times. I haven't been back in for the show in well over a year, so I figured I just never saw this coming.
That's incredible.
But I'd have to leave all this behind, at least temporarily, maybe for a lot longer. Wicked seems to never close.
Oh God, is this gonna transition to
What have I
EJ
done?
being the new drama teacher?
I guess the one thing I'd say is the best role is the one that you cast yourself in. Not for your parents or for anyone else, but for you. Plus, there's only one Broadway, you know?
EJ, you'd make a hell of a teacher someday.
Am I just a genius?
Read the card.
Why? So Madison can ruin the rest of my night, which is already at an all-time worst night category, after learning that Ashlyn is back together.
No. You got it wrong. It's not like that.
Read the card.
Maddie, these balloons aren't for you. Give them to Ashlyn tonight. The way you talk about her is the way people talk about someone when they're falling for them. Love always, Madison.
I'm not back together with Big Red.
But
And I have feelings for you. I have every feeling for you. And my biggest fear is that if we tried this, if we actually went for it, that, well, I might lose the most incredible friendship I have.
Oh, we can see what's in the box.
what is this?
Just open it.
Piece of wood.
Ash Heart Skagit?
It was carved into a tree behind the bunks at Shallow Lake.
Wait. So you've had these feelings since back at camp?
No, EJ did this. I feel like I don't deserve to be as happy as you make me. You are the scariest, most beautiful person I've ever met.
Exactly how I feel about you.
Should we just, like, I don't know, like, stay friends?
Yeah. No, it's,
Come on, Maddox. What? No.
Oh,
it's
I'm
got
sorry.
it. There it is.
My kiss with Seppi. I'm so happy for you too.
I'm
This is
same, Carlos.
So endgame.
Good. Okay, we got one of the things wrapped up.
Thank you, Mom. I'm trying to stay in character here.
Did you sign the contract yet?
Dude,
After,
chill out.
Mommy.
Jeez.
After the show, I will.
It feels like she wants her to be a star more than Gina does.
Oh, great. Mark. Wow, boy.
Dude,
You're,
go away.
You're actually.
Why are
killing
you
it
still
tonight.
here?
Gee, thanks for the actually, Romeo. Oof. That episode where you had to perform emergency gallbladder surgery on the dog? It ruined me. Wait, the network hated that episode. Well, then the network is done. I wish there were like 38 more episodes of that stupid show.
Ricky.
Congrats, Mac. I guess some nice guys really do finish first.
Oh my God, we're getting it. We're getting the song.
I let my heart in forever. Finally learn each other's names. I tell myself this time it's different if I stay. Oh no, just walk away. Oh, and don't look back.
Be good to her. Please take care of her in New Zealand.
You know I'm strong, but I can't take that before it's too late. Oh, just walk away.
So we get walk away, but we don't get boys are back. You kidding me?
You're doing a beautiful
You can't
job
tease
with
me like
sound
that.
design.
Thanks. It helps to have someone actively talking to you while you're trying to mix a show.
You have saved me more times than I can count.
Sounds like a goodbye to me.
No, I can't say goodbye until I know all of the babies are okay. I can't.
When were you going to tell me about this?
Juilliard?
There's nothing to tell.
Maybe there is. Heard you were talking to other schools. I mean, is this serious?
U of A isn't the only school that talked to me, Dad. You know this.
Chad would be awfully disappointed if you decided to change your mind.
Chad would get over it.
Chad would get over it. Would you?
Son, we used to go to U of A games all the time ever since you were a little kid.
You raised me to make my own choices, and I gotta make them. Not you, not Chad, not anybody else. Me.
Troy, come on, Troy.
Whoa.
The day a door
We're
is
getting
closed,
screams!
the echoes fill your soul. Voices in my head tell me they know best. Got me on the edge, they're pushing, pushing, they're pushing. Do I do now without you? I don't know where to go.
Oh, we're not gonna get him. I want him in the turning thing. Oh, that's okay.
So bad I'm gonna scream. Yeah, the clock's running down. Hear the crowd getting loud. I'm consumed by the sound. Is it her? Is it love? Can the music ever be enough? I don't know where to go. What's the right team? I want my own thing. I want my own thing. I can't choose. So confused. What's it all mean? Oh,
What's the French kid still doing here?
Miss D? I know I'm not supposed to be here.
Aren't you? Well, nor should I be at this hour, I suppose. But I am trying to rebalance a show in which Sharpay now plays the role of Miss Montez.
I think I feel like this is a good place to...
Scream. And you seem very comfortable up there.
I do?
Which is why I submitted an application in your name to Juilliard.
It was you.
If I overstepped, I apologize.
No, I'm not mad at all. I'm just confused.
What a life in the theater has taught me is to trust one's instincts.
Such a good speech, especially with the context of the show.
Oh, I just need my phone. Ignore me.
I was not praying.
I didn't ask.
My sister's going to make a movie in New Zealand. Quinn thinks Maddox is a future AD. I don't know what that means. And I don't know if I'm supposed to stay at East High if my sister isn't here. She's my best friend, which I don't tell many people.
So he is a
including
junior.
her.
Jet, where was the last place you felt the happiest?
On stage. When the boys are back with idiot Ricky Bowen.
Oh, I didn't get to see that, so how am I supposed to feel happy?
Where was the last place you were the happiest?
Lewis College. I just said that out loud.
She just got her idea. She got her decision. There it is.
I said that, yeah.
Hi. Hello.
Why did-
Could
what-
you please
Jet,
lightly
jeez.
slap me right now?
Hey,
Man, Ricky's going through it.
Dude, I'm about to sing.
you freaked me out earlier.
What?
Before the boys are back. You looked like you'd seen a ghost or drank too much milk. Oh, wait, you're not the one who's allergic to milk. Okay, that's a bad example.
Why
God,
are you
Big
telling
Red's
me
so
this
good.
now?
Because I know you well enough to know when you're in your head about something. I love you, dude.
I got into college.
What?
I got into City College.
Dude, that's huge.
I feel like I only have one chance at a good future now.
Do you want a hug?
Nah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yes. Yes, I wanted a hug.
I wanted a hug.
I love you too, dude.
The show isn't over yet, Ricky.
Ricky and Jet are good friends, but there's not much that can beat that friendship right there.
If this was forever, what could be
So we are gonna get the
better?
song, okay.
You've already proved it works. And you know that where we are, we'll never be the same. Oh, right here, right now, oh, right now. You and me, you and me. But right now, there's you and me.
Oh God, Ricky, you're being so cold to her. Oh, it's gonna end bad, isn't it? What is this? Now that's a limo.
Hello, hi, yes. Sorry for the wait, everyone. The school musical is running long. But this is an announcement that is worth the wait.
Miss Jen! Scary spy girl. A cute freshman boy found me in intermission and asked what musical we're doing next semester. I'm sorry, what? I told him that when his voice changes, he will be an incredible Jean Valjean and Les Mis.
Mine too. I just want to declare that next semester I will be enrolling at East High to continue learning how to act from you.
One step at a time,
Well, she can't leave now.
Let's take a bow.
Here we go!
Woo! Come on!
All right! Little louder now. Looking forward from center stage to graduation day. Time to get the future started. I just hope the rest of my life will feel as good as mine. High School Musical. Who says we have to let it go? Now we finally realize.
How do we get a whole play, a whole season, and not hear Jet at all? I mean, he's in this. That's not good enough. I want more. Now that's the it couple right there. And I'm not talking about Troy and Gabrielle.
Big Red, I'm not really French.
What?
My name is Andy, and I'm a method actor. And I am so terrified of what it means to be alive and vulnerable and for people to never know the real me. But the pain au chocolat was for you. It was always for you.
I'll call you.
What just happened? Why is Mac out there?
Most of the time, it's worth it.
Dewey,
love these kids so much.
Dewey's crying.
Gadget.
Oh, Dewey
I'm
would.
sorry, I have to go.
It's okay. Go get him.
Oh, it's for that.
Okay, listen up. No, just the kids in this picture. And cheese.
Why do I not want to take this costume off?
Honestly, it's a miracle to see you in a graduation cap and gown at all.
But we should never take the next show for granted. The only thing you should never promise, ever, is forever. Now let's do a silly one.
My dad has known I was gay since I was 2, when I apparently cried after we slaughtered my favorite pig, and he's been waiting for me to come out for 14 years.
What does that have to do with being gay? What? What kind of family is he from?
I can't believe we're acting. Oh, wait, where are Maddox and Gina?
Okay, kids, listen up. Gina has something big she's about to tell everyone. And she's about to come in here looking like a movie star. And we should just cheer her on and support her. Okay.
I guess I'll say something, you know, just in case this is the last time we're all in the same room.
Whoa.
Of course.
For the longest time, I thought that being happy was something that you arrived at, you know, And then when you got there, you were just there. You're just happy forever. I just want to say, since this is the only time we'll all be in our graduating gowns together, that if I hadn't found this program, or, no, if this program hadn't found me, I don't know what would have happened to me.
Oh, man.
I don't know where I would have ended up. No one really accepted me, and no one really saw me before you guys. You know, this is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
You don't have to say it like it's over.
Richard Bowen's getting to me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hi, everybody.
Maybe
Wow.
everyone should sit down for this.
I don't have words for that.
Oh gosh, I have so much I want to say to you guys, but the makeup people told me not to cry before this press conference. Okay. I got cast in Quinn's next movie, and I'm getting in a limo and going to fly to New Zealand in about 20 minutes. I had no idea who I was, not really, until I met you guys. I was like 20 different people before East High, and now I'm just Gina. Juliet in this like $100 million Romeo and Juliet movie. It's based on a play.
It's based on the play.
And so I'm not gonna call this goodbye. You have taught me that my identity is allowed to keep growing. That I'm the only person who gets to define who I am. You are the most courageous person I know. I used to think that strength came from being fearless, but I've realized that it comes from overcoming fear, not the absence of it. Carlos, you are the funniest person I've ever met. And it has been the biggest pleasure of my life being your co-choreographer. And no matter what happens tomorrow or the day after that, we just keep on dancing. You are like an angel. I think if a dog were in human form, it would be you.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
The way you see the world is just so pure. And I really wish the world were as pure as you see it. Welcome back from Egypt. I love the way you unconditionally love people and the way you've always been there for Ricky. And I aspire to have such a beautiful and big heart like yours. I think if anyone could give me a run for my money when it comes to the intimidation thing, it's probably you. But I've learned that you are actually a really big softie. And if you don't ask Courtney out before she, graduates,
Gina!
You're losing. It has been such an honor getting to see you grow. I feel like you're my little sister, and I can't wait to see you take over the world. But bring me along with you, please. So thankful for all of our time together. And yes, I do not get things right the first time, but thank goodness we can laugh about that now. I'm not gonna lie, I was super pissed at you for not casting me as Gabriella last year when I first got here, but you have shown me that it's not about being a star. It's about creating something you love with the people you love. And my mom wasn't here last semester, but you were. Oh, this one's gonna kill me.
No.
Ricky.
No.
When I first got here, I tried really hard to act like I didn't care what anyone thought of me. If people really know me, they won't like what they see. And partially because I didn't really know me, but also the parts I did see, I didn't know if I really liked either. I feel so seen and so understood and so known.
It's okay. It's okay.
Gina, wow.
Did we just get a little
we need you
Rena Q in there?
God, I'm so sorry. I didn't know how to tell you after, you know.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm such a mess.
Gina, never forget, tonight or any night, you can take the girl out of Salt Lake, but you can't take Salt Lake out of the girl.
Are we still doing a musical next semester?
Well,
I didn't say I love you.
Where's that electric guitar?
Oh my God, we're getting an
Now
I
I
Love You
would
song.
like you to
Oh
meet
my
our
God, we're
stars.
getting an I Love You song.
You are here. I would like to introduce you to our Juliet, who just moments ago finished her own high school musical production in a gymnasium down the hall. Please welcome, the world will know her name, Miss Gina Porter.
Be bold. Let's make some headlines tonight. Where the hell's Mac?
I don't know.
It is such an honor to be here tonight, on stage at East High, for the biggest night of my life.
She was born to be a star, that's all it is.
You know, I've never personally live streamed before. I want to announce something to all of you who have been by my side ever since the controversial episode of Mark and Spark where I performed emergency gallbladder surgery on the dog. Inspired by a weirdly tall high school senior from Utah who's actually super talented and has an incredible girlfriend who he makes really happy.
Our girl is becoming a star tonight. We are not missing this.
Courtney, be careful, get running those heels.
I have made the difficult decision to leave Romeo and Juliet before I was even announced in it. Gina's star shines bright enough without me. And Grown-Up Boy and his talking dog. Fam, we're rebooting Mark and Spark
They're
and we're
rebooting?
shooting it like a mockumentary.
Like a mockumentary?
Just gotta talk to Disney first.
Oh, they're rebooting Mark and Spark.
Thank you.
My brain might literally melt out my
Opportunity
ears
like
if this
comes
happens.
once in a lifetime. And I honestly can't wait to read the play, which I hear is incredible. Is because of the people here at East High.
She's
who
never
made
read
me who I am.
Romeo and Juliet before?
The people who taught me how to love, even when it hurt.
Oh my God, he's got the Ricky jacket. He's got the jacket. Okay, here we go.
Am I too late?
I've been wishing on a falling star for too long. I've been running, I don't know what from.
Are you kidding me? Are you guys knew this and you let me just sit in the dark?
Sacred kind of home. No need, no fear right here in this moment.
Oh my God, this isn't even Ricky at this point. This is Josh. This isn't Ricky anymore.
Cause this is so much more than puppy love. So I love you. I wanna finish what we started in the stairwell where we met. Take it back, cause I love you feels a lot like high school and forever after that. I wanna live like
I've got goosebumps on my goosebumps right now. I've got double goosebumps.
wanna scream what's in my heart and I won't ever take it back. I wanna finish what we started forever after that. I wanna live like I have never. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, never take it back. Cause I love you feels a lot like high school and
forever after that.
Somebody needs to give me a...
This is an incredible
I need to
page
be
for this
revived
movie.
right now.
Thank you.
I might
Thank you,
literally
yeah.
die.
Thank you. As they say, you know, Utah is a beautiful and surprising place, as are the people.
Well, it worked.
I wanted to say I love you first. I'm sorry if I...
Do you still have that hat from Thanksgiving? Okay, well, check under the tag.
No. No.
If you are reading this, I love you too, Ricky.
What?
Has this been there all along?
She wrote that when she knitted that.
Just like me.
And I'm so sorry if I'm too late.
Ricky, you actually missed a lot.
I'm gonna die.
It's because of the people here at East High who have made me who I am. The people who taught me how to love, even when it hurt. And that's why I'm so grateful to Quinn for asking me to be bold tonight. And especially, thank you, Quinn, for agreeing at the last minute to shoot Romeo and Juliet here in Salt Lake City, where I can remain a student alongside the best drama class that has ever been.
Gina! Now that's bold.
Could you rip up this offer? I already have my dream role, EJ. It was this. It was always this.
Good, I didn't want to see her leave.
Am I too late?
He's always late.
Am I too late?
And I'm not going anywhere anytime soon.
Hey, that little stunt you pulled back there?
Yes?
More of that as Juliet.
One request.
Great.
I need time in my schedule to do my spring musical.
Yeah, I get that. Hey, Maddox, you still PAing this thing?
Absolutely. As long as I also get to stage manage Miss Jen's next show.
Great. Hey, Ricky. It took guts. What you did back there.
Thank you.
Guts are good. Maybe you were worth the wait. You can come through my front door next time.
Ooh, he's in! Yes, Ricky, good job.
Okay.
Plus a limo idling out front.
I'm just saying, Benny the boy band member never got to play New Zealand.
What? Oh, no. No, I couldn't.
Couldn't we?
Couldn't we?
We?
Oh, finally.
Okay, so we've got a stretch limo, and I'm wearing a $15,000 gown.
So, what do theater kids do after opening night of their high school musical?
I have an idea.
Are they gonna go to the place Nini said? The restaurant that she said? She's got the jacket on. She's got the Ricky jacket on.
Don't need a king. I got my crown.
All right, little
Don't
bonus.
need a hero to lift me off the ground. What if I'm everything that I will ever need? A queen messiah. A strong survivor. Even the worst days won't get the best of me. 'Cause I was born to be brave. And they gave me wings to fly. My castle in the sky. My head down
star is she?
Be brave. No, I'm standing miles high, like castles in the sky. Bosses and queens, stand up on your throne. Know who you are, this is your kingdom. You might be original.
They're going to Denny's. They're gonna cry at Denny's, just like Dee Dee said in the first episode or whatever it was, second episode.
I wanna apologize. Made my mistakes and making me wings to fly to my castle in the sky. Let my head down and let it go. No more running, I run this show.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, oh my god. Oh my god. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I don't know if I have the words to describe what I just witnessed. Wow. Okay. Let's talk about it. So we got a lot of stuff. My brain is still processing what I can't. Oh my god. I'm upset. We didn't get any solo Jet in this entire. How do you bring him on and not have him do one song? I mean, come on. He's so good. But other than that, I mean. And we didn't get Boys Are Back. We got a tease. You teased me. You teased me with Boys Are Back. Okay. So, the puppy love song that Ricky wrote, just inject it into me. Into my veins. Great. I mean, as far as series finales go, that was up there. That was definitely up there. We wrapped up some storylines. We got some conclusions to things that were left open-ended. And they also, speaking of left open-ended, they also left things open-ended for possible, not reboots, but possible continuations of other character storylines that they wanted to go off in a spin-off or something like that. Maybe we follow Miss Jen and the new drama kids with Emmy and the TikTok girl, I forget her name, Danny. And we follow them and their journey, because there's still some kids at East High that I like. We got Jet and we got Maddox and we got Ashlyn and obviously Emmy and Danny, and I want to see what the next musical is going to be, and so we could follow them, or probably not, that's probably unlikely, but we could follow Ricky and Gina. Maybe after Ricky, or after they get done filming Romeo and Juliet, Gina goes off to New York and Ricky follows her there, and they go to Juilliard and Gina's doing that stuff and she's a big star like she should be, and then we have a little Gina and Ricky spinoff and we get occasional cameos from EJ and from Courtney and all these people. Big Red. That would be perfect. I would be down so much for that. That's probably unlikely to happen, but I'd be down for it. So, a wonderful way to wrap everything up. I'm not really disappointed. I know I say I'm disappointed because we didn't get, like, Boys Are Back, or we didn't get a Jet solo, or even a Jet song, really. But this... I'm not normally disappointed with series finales. Especially when they know that they're going to be done. When a show doesn't know that it's going to get canceled, so then the last season finale ends up being that series finale, that kind of leaves you a little bit upset and disappointed, because obviously they didn't know they were going to be done, so they leave a lot of things open for the next season, and then it never comes. So those are when you kind of get disappointed and upset. But this one, obviously, everybody knew it was over after this, so they really packed in a lot in this season. I mean, the episodes were not super long, and then but they still jam-packed so much content into each episode, and then we get the payoff with the hour-long episode that finishes up Act 2 of the play. We get even more redemption for EJ, which I called out that he was going to be the teacher. He's gonna be the future teacher at the drama teacher at East High. I just know it. I just know it. So we get more redemption for EJ, even though he already had basically his redemption when that episode where he talks to Ricky one-on-one, and they have that big speech and stuff. So that was basically his redemption, but we get more of it when he gets that conversation with Miss Jen. We get not really a conclusion on Courtney and Jet. We know that they're probably going to be that, although Courtney is going to go down to Georgia to go to college, so that is a little bit tricky because Jet, we now know, is a junior. So he's going to have to stay, so that's a little bit tricky. But I'm sure they'll go out on a couple dates or something. He'll probably ask her out. We got the conclusion for Maddox and Ashlyn, which was one of the more beautiful moments of the entire series. The way that they joke around about how it's they just want to stay friends, and then the little peck at first, and then they go and make it's just beautiful. It was great, well done. So we get the wrap up of that, we get the conclusion of that. Obviously, we already had Carlos and Seb. They made up and they're back together and stuff. So that was one thing that we were looking for, but that got closed up in the last episode. And then we get Miss Jen and Mr. Mazzara, which I figured was going to happen. And then Ricky says, "Keep my dad out of it." That was good. So Miss Jen and Mr. Mazzara now, and Miss Jen decides to stay. I was worried. I was a little worried that she was going to take the job and go on Broadway with Wicked, because that's obviously that's where they were leaning you towards, because they wanted to make you think, oh, what if she takes it? And I was on board. I thought she was going to take it, but then when she tells Mr. Mazzara to rip it up, I was like, yes, that's where she needs to stay. That's where she needs to stay at East High. She needs to, especially with Emmy giving that speech about the cute, she just randomly throws in the cute freshman boy is perfect for Les Miserables. I forget. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm not French. Les Miserables? I don't know. What, the Hugh Jackman movie. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not good with English either. So she was talking about how she wants to be in that, and then Danny wants to learn from Miss Jen and stuff. So like, I'm glad that Miss Jen's gonna stay. I figured she would, but I was leaning a little bit towards that she was gonna go. And then what else did we get? We got Big Red and Ricky had their best friend moment where they tell each other that they love each other because they're just the best of friends. That was a really good moment. I like that. That was good. And I love Ricky and Jet as a friendship. I think that they're a lot different than Big Red and Ricky. They got a lot of different dynamic, which also works. But just something about that Big Red Ricky relationship is it's perfect, because Big Red's the goofball kind of guy that you wouldn't expect would be this lovable guy that's just awesome. And then you got Ricky, who's kind of like that outsider guy that's like, you wouldn't think he'd be friends with a guy like Big Red, but then they're the best of friends. It's a perfect best friend. It's a perfect guy friendship is what they have. And so I'm glad that they got their one-on-one moment. And I wonder if Big Red would come back for that last semester, because Ricky said that he wants him to come back. I wonder if he would, because he's studying abroad right now. Man, but that speech from Gina, oh my God, when she goes one by one, oh my, that was rough. And then when she gets to Ricky, whoo, that was teetering on levels of Unsaid Emily. Not for the same emotional reasons, obviously, but that brought me to the brink. I've talked about how I'm not a crier. I don't cry, really. But Unsaid Emily and then Gina's speech, mainly to Ricky, but to everybody, it was emotional the entire time, but especially when she got to Ricky. That's as close as you're going to see me get to crying. So that was great. And then obviously you get right up there again to the brink when he's singing the puppy love song and saying that he loves her in front of everybody. It's so good. It's so good. Obviously, I'm upset that this is the end. We're not going to have any more content from these guys, probably ever, but you never know. You never know. Maybe there's a spinoff. We can always hope. But it is a little upsetting. We can always go back and watch them. We got them all 4 seasons now, so we can all go back and binge watch every episode to relive it, which I will. I always do, like, I don't know, 3 to 4 rewatches in a year, just to, maybe even more than that in a year. just to kind of, because I just enjoy it so much. It's just like, it's my comfort series. I don't know. I've always been a fan of the trilogy, so then I just naturally enjoy this, and I enjoy the characters so much, and they're just so good. And obviously, you know how I feel about Sophia. So, anything she's in, I'm in. So, that's, it's a little sad that it's over, but it was a good way to end. It was a good way to end. I enjoyed it. It was a fantastic episode. 5 out of 5. It was great. It was really, really great. And it was fun to see all the little callbacks and returning character cameos for episode 7 and 8. When they brought back the French kid, who ends up not really being French. I know that he's not French in real life, but then I thought in the continuity of the show, he was really a French exchange student, but then he just comes out and says he's not really French in the continuity of the show. Like, that blew my mind. I didn't expect that at all. And then he's hitting on Big Red a little bit. Like, what do we got there? I'm curious about that. Because they got that little, like, tension because of Ashlyn, the whole Ashlyn thing, but then now they're like what's going on? I want to see more of that. So that was a whole other thing. I was not expecting that at all. But then we got Dewey, and we got, who else cameoed in these episodes? A couple other people I'm probably blanking on right now because everything's just racing in my mind right now. I'm trying to think of things, and it's not really working. I need to process everything that I've seen. Probably go back and rewatch every episode again just to kind of absorb it even more. And then I can go live and we can talk about it officially. I will be doing my season 4 song ranking. I want to take some time, listen to each song again and again and again, just so I can kind of get a feel for what my favorite is. I kind of already have somewhat of a list together of my favorite songs. I think you probably already know. If you know me, you probably already know which song is going to be number 1. But we'll see when we get there. I want to listen to each song and give it its attention, give it its time, and see if maybe it changes. I don't know. Probably not, but well, you never know. Things can change. So be on the lookout for that video. That video will be coming pretty soon. And then, obviously, we're going to be going live a lot more on the channel. So that's going to be fun. We can talk to each other, have some good conversations. And, yeah, Outer Banks reactions are going to be coming back. Never Have I Ever reactions are going to be coming back. Movie reactions are going to be coming back. Those do take a little bit longer because, obviously, movies are longer to react to, watch, edit, and then upload. So those ones are going to be a little bit more sparse. But I got to finish the trilogy, so I got to watch High School Musical 3 and react to that. I want to watch Lemonade Mouth. I love Lemonade Mouth, so I want to react to that and have that on the channel. And then I've got a bunch of stuff on my phone, that movies and TV shows and stuff, so that you guys have suggested that we can get started on as well. So we got Outer Banks, we got Never Have I Ever, we got movies, we got stuff on the list. It's going to be jam-packed here on the Juice Reacts channel, so I hope you guys enjoy and you stick around and have a good time, because that's what we're here for. We're here for good vibes and good conversation and to enjoy musicals, to enjoy just entertainment. Just enjoy all the good stuff that these actors and actresses put together for us. So I hope you guys enjoyed my Season 4 reaction. If you did, leave it a like. Subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly, truly appreciate. I know I say that all the time, but I truly appreciate you guys stopping by. It means the world to me. It means the world to me that you guys comment, that you guys interact. It's great. So thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. And oh god, I'm making this sound like I'm ending. The series is ending. Oh yeah, it feels like a series finale for me too. No, I'll be back. Don't worry. I'll be back. So, yeah, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. I truly, truly appreciate it. If you enjoyed, leave it a like, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.